How can someone find the root cause of the emotional pain? Like, how do you begin the process of healing?
So let's take one example. Prior to your awakening and transformational journey that you undertook sometime in your 40s, how easy did you find it to say no to other people's expectations?
Oh, I couldn't.
Okay, so you couldn't say no.
No.
So I ask people this question: where in your life do you have difficulty saying no? It shows up in two areas: work and in personal life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the impact on you of your difficulty saying no?
It's exhausting. I don't like my own behavior.
Yeah, so it's this shame,
Lack of control.
loss of control, by the way.
Anger. Blaming other people and making it their fault that I can't say no.
Loss of control is one of the most significant triggers for stress, by the way, according to the stress literature.
Well, that makes sense because we have a biological hardwired need for safety.
Exactly.
Which we try to achieve by controlling everything and everyone around us.
Only because we learned in childhood that if we didn't, there'd be no safety. If we had learned that there was safety, we would trust the world a lot more, and we wouldn't have to control. The third question is, what's your belief that keeps you from saying no? So when you had trouble saying no, what's the story?
That I would get fired from my job, and then we wouldn't be able to pay our bills, and then we would lose our house. The weight of the world on my shoulders.
Exactly. So then the fourth question is, how did you develop that story that if I say no, I'll be rejected?
It was my job to make sure everybody was okay in the house, and
words,
that everybody was happy.
In other words, you learned it when you're 2 or 3 or 4 years old or 5.
Yes.
And now you're adult, as you say in
my book, that's why this has been such a game changer, because when I say let them, I separate someone else's emotions and their expectations from what's my responsibility.
You're choosing authenticity over attachment is what you're doing.
Oh, I love that. You're